Top 10 reasons why Hail Mary is one of the best science fiction movies of the past few years. Here we go. Number 10 is a unique first contact story. The film has a great human and alien first contact story, and it is very different from the numerous alien movies that we've had in the past. We had numerous alien films over the years where the aliens are the bad guys and they have very ill intentions, but here the alien is a rock and it is very charming. I loved Rocky here. I thought that he was a great character, and I loved seeing his relationship with Rylan develop throughout the film. I thought that the first contact story here was done exceptionally well. I loved what Phil Lord and Chris Miller did with the characters in the film. I thought that they were really the emotional weight of this story. Number 9 is Great Science from Andy Weir. The science of the movie is really smart, and at the same time, it is extremely entertaining. I was never bored by the science of the film. I thought that it was really well handled and just really well explained. I was never lost as well throughout the film. I understood the basic science that they were trying to tell me, and I was really enthralled. I was engaged throughout most of this movie, and I was really just blown away by what they came up with. I was really impressed with the science that was done by Andy Weir. Number 8, the movie is full of heart. Like I said, these characters are the emotional core of this movie, and I thought that this movie had so much emotion throughout the film. There are so many moments of the film that like almost had me just really on the verge of tears, and I was just taken aback by how they did this movie, how they directed these scenes. I was really not anticipating being so drawn into the relationship of Rylan and this rock. You are really invested with these characters, and there's a lot of heart in this movie. There's a lot of humor as well, but there's more heart, I think, than humor, and I think that the heart is really well done. Number 7 is a deeply flawed protagonist. Ryan Gosling plays Ryland Grace, a science teacher who is more comfortable with teaching kids than saving the world. He is scared of doing the right thing and saving humanity. He doesn't want to sacrifice his own life, but eventually he is forced to do the mission that he has no desire to do. He needs to go out into space and save everyone. But he is forced by the government to do that. And while that is a gray area, like I don't agree with the government for forcing him to go out in space. I think that he ultimately redeemed himself, and he saved the world, and he was a hero at the end of the day. So good on Rylan Grace, who is just a really good character. Number 6, Ryan Gosling is awesome in the film. Ryan Gosling has always been one of my favorite actors ever since I saw Drive in 2011. I was blown away by his performance, and he is absolutely superb in Project Hail Mary. He carries the entire film. This is his movie. He's alone in space for the majority of the runtime, and I think that he is really terrific in the film. He is just a magnificent performer. I absolutely adore Ryan Gosling in this film, and I would even say that he's Oscar worthy here. He is just amazing. Number 5 is Phil Lord and Chris Miller do a terrific job directing the movie. The directors lean into the characters, and the story flows incredibly well, and they are really good with the emotional beats of the film, as well as balancing the humor and the comedic elements in the story. They direct this movie super well, and I was really just enthralled with the entire film. It's a really engaging story. It's a deep and emotional story, and I was really satisfied with what Phil Lord and Chris Miller did with this movie. Number 4 is the visuals are fantastic. The film has amazing special effects. No green screen was used for this film, which is pretty astonishing. The space scenes look beautiful, and the alien spacecraft was unique and well done. Rocky also had a great design here. I really enjoyed the design of Rocky. It was unique and it was beautiful. And this movie really felt completely original, even though it's based on a book, and it was really well developed. And I was really just blown away by the visuals of this film. Number three, the movie is said to be a faithful adaptation to the book. I haven't read the book myself. I plan on to. It's on my list of things to read, but I hear that it's a very faithful adaptation to the book. There's some minor changes here and there, but Phil Lord and Chris Miller have done a fantastic job of adapting this source material. And I hear that the source material is fantastic. Andy Weir is really a great novelist. He wrote The Martian as well, and I love that. I think that this guy can do no wrong right now, and he has written really just fantastic novels. Number two, it's ultimately hopeful. While the subject is on the end of the world, it's a movie that is ultimately about hope and the power of survival. It reminds me a lot of The Martian in a lot of ways because it's the story of one man who's all alone and he needs to fight incredible odds to survive and go back to Earth. But despite the situation, just like Mark Watney in The Martian, Rylan never really loses hope in the film. It's surprising, it's exciting, it's engaging, it's just really ultimately rewarding. And I really enjoyed this type of storytelling where not everything needs to be so serious and so dreary. This movie was fun and entertaining despite the subject matter. I thought it was well handled and I liked it a lot overall. Number one is a fresh take on the survival of humankind. The film offers a fresh and unique take on the survival of humankind. We've had a lot of stories that sort of depict the end of the world, and we need to go out to outer space to just search for another planet or search for answers. We've had stories like that over the years, kind of like Interstellar, 2001: A Space Odyssey. This movie is very unique and it has a fresh take on the survival of humankind concept. And I thought that it was just really well done overall. I love Project Hail Mary. It's definitely one of my favorite movies of the year so far. And I was pleased with the end product. I was pleased walking out of the film, and I think that most people are. Most people are loving this movie, and I think that's a win for Phil Lord and Chris Miller. I think that's a win for them, and they're really great filmmakers. So those are my thoughts. Those are the top 10 reasons why Project Hail Mary is the best science fiction movie in years. Let me know what your thoughts are on the movie down in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.